Really? On this most auspicious of occasions, you're starting off with this ribs and egg business?
Yeah.
Shame on you. All right.
Oh.
Well, welcome to another episode of the 01 Shootout. And it's not just any episode because it is our big 1 year anniversary episode, if you can believe it. Uh, as always, this is Mark Rebin coming to you from the Noodles position in Champaign, Illinois, joined by an honorary member of Living the High Life. Minders is with us. Minders, how are you doing? Happy
I'm
anniversary.
doing. Yeah, happy anniversary to you too. How have you put up with me for a full year?
I could ask you the same.
Stacy gave me tips. That's how I made
Oh,
it.
well, there you go. There you go. I tend to use Bari and AJ as a buffer when necessary.
That's true. That's true.
Yes. So let's we got a fun show planned for today. Of course, we're going to get into this past Thursday in Edgewood. We're going to talk about this coming Thursday. We're going to talk about the big locked in show on I'm sorry, locked up. I get my verbs
It's
mixed up.
locked up.
Locked up on Saturday in Terre Haute. Of course, the big cage match there, Jimmy Carrot and B.A. Malkin. And then we're going to have to talk a little bit about the December 9th show a little also because that's one I'm not going to be going to. You're going to be representing on yourself there.
Nah, AJ's going with me. We'll be all right.
Oh, AJ's going with you. Okay. All right, cool.
I think he is anyway. We haven't. It hasn't been final plans made, but
Gotcha. All
I know
right.
I'm
Well, hello
going,
to
and hopefully
everybody.
by that time I'll have good news because I go back to the doctor on the 30th. So
Oh, crossing fingers, toes, eyes, everything you can imagine
everything
for good news
possible.
there. Hello to everybody in the chat.
Hi, hi
This
Michaela.
this
Hi,
could be
Scott.
lively,
It could be.
as
We might aggravate some people. We might get some heat.
I think it's very possible. Because as you know, Menders, we're not only are we going to be talking about what we got coming up, we've got the Shootie
This
Awards today. Look at that. CMC gives me
I
grief
like it.
about my graphics. That's pretty sharp. 12 categories. Uh, maybe some surprises to some of you about who wins. Like we said, it was voted on by an impartial panel of 5, and like I said, I'm happy with how we what we came up with. So
I am
I
too.
think it's going to be a good one. All
We'll have
right.
to get
Well,
pictures with everybody, and they'll get their certificates. And
yeah. Do you have the at least the frame of the certificate handy that we can?
I
Because
don't.
we went.
It's in the other
That's all
room.
right. It makes for a good surprise. I mean,
Yep.
it looks pretty professional, if I do say so, from what I've seen.
I did good.
You did good, Minders. You because you have a printer, so you were in charge
I would say
of printing out the
you
awards.
created it, and I'm the one that's putting them
Uh-huh.
all together. So
hmm And I bought
it's a
the frames.
50-50 split here.
Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork.
Yes. So something I noticed on the Dojo War show last Saturday, from the pictures that you sent me and the videos that you sent me, some of the matches, they kind of curtained off the entryway up there,
Yeah.
and there's actually an entry curtain set up at the Dojo War show, and they've looks like they're keeping it in
Yeah.
Edgewood because watching this past Thursday show, it was still there.
It
Makes it look
was.
it looks good, it
It closes off that
you'll have
section
to
more. It's
it
a little
closes it off
different.
nicely.
Yes.
Yeah. Makes it a little bit darker in the building,
A little bit.
but that's all right. A little bit. It's like an old territory wrestling kind of now.
It does.
The dimly lit National Guard armories or VFW halls or whatever. So I'm digging it. I think it works.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think
a
I'm liking
couple
it.
a couple of surprises on Thursday, Minders. Number one, I think we agreed best match of the night. Tommy Davis beat Theo White.
Right. Well, I
That
don't know if I
I
go
was
so
not
far as
expecting that.
best match of the night because that main event was pretty
It
darn
was up
good.
there.
Yeah, but it was
That was
definitely up
very
there.
good.
Yes.
I mean, house fight. Tommy's a
Right.
small guy, but he can go, and I said, yeah, I think
He's
Theo
the
may have taken him
smallest
a little
guy.
lightly.
As I say, he was the smallest guy I would consider somebody in a house fight.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Ilya Dragunov, maybe.
Ooh, yeah, good call. Jared, no, you're not winning an award.
No,
Sorry.
the awards are limited to talent only. Fans are not. Next year maybe we need to do a Fan of the Year award.
You're asking for trouble.
That that might be something to think about. Maybe we'll consider it.
Okay, we'll consider it, but I think we are asking
We'll
for
consider.
trouble.
Yeah, we'll see. It'll be AJ.
It'll be sure it'll be
Let's
AJ.
see. Yeah. So I think we saw the final dissolution of DualShock after a few months. Uh, After the match, Glitch tuned up IP pretty well with that chair.
Yeah, and who came out to his rescue?
It was the angler. Oh
Yeah,
God, Jared.
yeah.
Don't want any after
Jared's
Myron.
on it tonight, so here we go.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's. I was joking with Stacy when I'm getting my ass kicked. The two guys I want coming to my rescue were Bradley Todd and the angler.
Right? Exactly. Exactly. Who
Not
else would
knocking it.
be
Not
better?
knocking it.
Not knocking it at all.
No.
So, what do you
Oh
think
my
of the
goodness.
O'Neills and Cordell Kane versus right? Cordell Kane.
Cordell Kane and
Yeah.
SLB.
Yes.
Uh, yeah. I'm high on the O'Neills. I'm a fan.
Yes.
They've had a hell of a year. Uh, I think they're the only team to have a tight title shot in Edgewood, and they did it twice this past year. Once with Country Air, once with Constant Headache.
That's true. One of these times, they're gonna have to get on the main roster. They might actually get a
I,
good chance at it.
yeah. There's plenty of capable tag teams out there that they could have a go with. Uh, but yeah, overall the match, I mean, it's kind of what I expected. SLB and Kane got thrown around a little bit. Uh, the O'Neills, I mean, they've got more chemistry than just about any other tag team on the roster outside of maybe a Constant Headache.
Probably.
Maybe Country Air. I'll put Country Air up there also.
Maybe Premier.
Yeah, but they have to show up to.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
That's
sorry,
true.
Soup has to show up. That, that damn
All
Soup.
right, let's move on. Chris
Yeah.
O'Brien and Myron Damone.
I was surprised by this one.
I
I
was
know
too.
I picked Chris to win last week, but I still a part of me thought that Myron was going to pull it off. But like I said, Chris is crafty these days. He's got that little extra can do.
Anger.
He's
Yeah.
anger. He's got that mean streak, chip on his shoulder, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, he got a clean win on Myron. So
Yeah. One thing we didn't talk about when we talked about DualShock though was the fact that Glitch keeps blaming IP, right?
yeah,
Glitch took the pin.
I
How
was
is
gonna
that
say yeah,
IP's
Glitch took the
fault?
loss there. Uh, well, Glitch always. Well, I'm gonna bite my tongue
Are you
because,
gonna be
like I said,
nice
Glitch
because you're
just
too
recently.
scared about getting
Glitch.
on his bad list again?
I'm not. It's not that I'm scared. I don't feel like I need to be on his bad side. I mean, it's not hard to like me, Minders. I'm a likable fellow. What's with the look?
Nothing. In this next match, there was Bradley Booker versus DLC versus my guy CMC versus
Uh-huh.
Iron Cakes.
Iron Cakes. Yeah, our first time seeing Bradley Booker, so I don't know a whole lot about his background. He may be one of the new dojo guys. Maybe he's from another school. I don't know. What did you think of Bradley on your first viewing of his work?
He's got a lot of learning to do. I don't know what he's been. I don't like you said. We don't know where he's from. We don't know how much
I'm
training
sure the
he's
boss
had.
is in the comments. He can probably smarten us up.
If
But
if they can. I mean,
yeah,
my one suggestion to him is to slow down because he tries to rush through it, And I'm going to say my one thing is just slow down a little bit.
Yeah, you
So,
work too fast. That's where mistakes happen, and that's going to get
exactly.
them. That's going to get them the short end of the winner's purse, as they say in the biz.
Might get him
So
the bad side of some flying iron cakes too, if he's not careful.
that's very true. Uh, yeah, you don't want to get on the business end of iron cakes.
No, no, no,
I've been
no.
hard at work. I've had ideas for an Iron Cakes T-shirt, but I'm kind of hit a speed bump, and I can't quite get over the hump, as it were, with the design I'm
I've
working
seen it.
on.
I know. I've seen the
And
pictures. I
AI's
know.
not helping.
No, no,
I've
I bet it's not.
I requested AI for Iron Cakes, and they just give me a picture of Iron Man holding a cake. That's not going to work.
That's not going to work. That's not going to work.
No. All right. Okay. So we talked about DualShock and 5 star and Max. I
We had
think.
moved on to the 4.
Okay, so now we're to Tommy and Theo, Tommy Davis and
Yes.
Theo White. We kind of talked about this a little bit at the beginning of our coverage, but like I said, I think Theo he's got some. I think he's a
It's good.
little distracted with all the stuff with Joey going on. Got the
I
big
say
match
Joey
coming up,
wasn't
and
there.
yeah, Joey was not there. His
Joey
music was
wasn't
there, and we'll
there.
talk about that toward the end. We get to the main event,
Yeah.
but then Theo, he's thinking about he got the big match in Terre Haute Saturday, him and Joey against DLC and ZDP, the tag match.
Uh-huh.
It's your favorite guy, Minderz.
No, it's not. DLC, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness. In a couple of weeks, we'll have to ask DLC about teaming up with ZDP because he is going to be a guest here in.
He
There
is.
you see it right there.
There
There
you
you see
go.
DLC right there.
Yeah. Thanks, AJ. Appreciate it. It's a tough one. That's a
I
tough one.
think you're I think you're pulling for Theo and DLC to have a good match.
Exactly. Yes. Theo and DLC can have a good match.
Excuse me.
But yeah,
All right.
Either Theo's got a chip on his shoulder right now, or he doesn't do well when Joey's not around.
Oh, and
So I
also,
haven't.
not for nothing, Chan wasn't there either.
That's true.
Chan
So
usually is the voice of reason between those two because sometimes Joey gets a little bit on the bossy side with Theo, and I don't know. I wouldn't push Theo too much if I was the champ because he goes from zero to angry pretty fast, and
yeah.
he's a big guy.
Yep.
So yeah, Joey might want to tread lightly as it relates to Theo White.
I agree. Next match.
All right. Next up, I'm waiting for the crawl to get around so I can see who it is.
Oh, I'll just tell you, it
Anakin
was
versus
FTG.
Frodo.
Yeah, Frodo.
Yeah, Frodo versus Anakin.
I was proud of Anakin. He remembered his tag team belt.
Yes. He kind of teased it though. He came out without it, and then he went back in the curtain.
I'm like, he listened to the show. But
Oh my
yeah,
goodness. So what'd you think of the match though?
it was a good match. It was a good match. I watched all of that one. Didn't need to take a break during it. And that one was a good one. So I was, like I said, I was more proud that Anakin remembered his belt than anything else. So,
Yeah,
but I'm always
I want
proud
to
of
see
what
more of
Anakin
Frodo.
does.
Yeah,
Huh?
I've only seen a couple of Frodo's matches in Edgewood, so I'm itching to see more of him because I'm kind of digging what he's putting out there.
He's solid, and that's what's nice about
He
it.
is.
So
Yes. All
next
right.
we had
So
Ashlyn
Ashlyn, right?
and Cardi.
Versus Cardi. Poor bastard.
You know what? He forgot that we gave him the tool to win that match. Avoid the
But the lariat?
lariat at all costs. And what did he
He
do?
did not.
He
He
ran
did not
right
listen to
into
us.
it.
Oh my goodness.
But it was a good match. That was a very good match.
Yes. And also, not for nothing, Minders, a programming note: in 3 weeks, the week after DLC is on, we got Ashland. Look at
Yeah.
that.
I'm excited.
Yes, that'll be a fun one. That's
We've got a
actually
lot of good
that's
guests
going to be
coming up.
later though. That show's going to start at 7 p.m., not 6, because of scheduling reasons.
Okay.
So we'll have to keep that in mind.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right.
And then of course we had the main event.
Yes, this one we were very interested in from the time it was announced. It was Mad Dog Connolly, B.A. Malkin, Kenny Callis, and the Luminary in a four-way. I didn't realize it was an elimination match
You
until
should have.
uh,
Rob told us that last week.
I forgot. My brain was pudding that
You've
day.
slept since then?
I've slept since then.
Yeah, I knew
Yes, I know.
AJ would be. He likes
AJ's
Ashland.
yes. Uh, but yes, I was honestly, and not only was I surprised it was an elimination match, I was very surprised that Connolly was the first one eliminated.
I wasn't. After the match
I
started,
mean,
I wasn't.
well, it was the distraction from Joey didn't help.
Exactly.
Does he have a Bluetooth connection to the big screen in Edgewood that he can, wherever he is, he can just start playing his music on there?
Maybe he gave a call to Theo and Theo made sure it played.
Maybe. I think he maybe physically threatened Robert Leach.
He might have. He might have threatened to put him in the cage with Oh, he could have threatened to
What?
put Rob in the cage with Jimmy and BA this Saturday.
Oh,
Oh wait, Rob's not
oh.
going to be there. Oh well,
No,
that's
Rob's
okay.
not going to be. So I'm curious who is going to be our master of ceremonies on Saturday if it's not going to be Chan. Rob, is it going to be Chan? Because Chan's
Probably.
going to be busy. He's got hot and heavy business going on. Could be
Well,
Kat Carter. You never know. Maybe she'll be there.
that would be fun. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out.
Yeah. I do have a tuxedo T-shirt, so I can ring announce if necessary. I don't know if I have the pipes for it, but AJ, right on the ball, buddy.
Yep. I don't know. We'll see.
well,
Because I would think maybe Chan more than
well,
Kat.
Chan,
Honestly,
Terre Haute is Chan's town.
it supposedly. Although Rob got more cheers there than Chan did, but whatever.
Well, he brought ringers in from Mattoon to kind
Well, and
of
Chan's also your favorite
stuff the
ring
ballot
announcer,
box.
so
Now,
you
I
know.
never said he was my favorite ring announcer. He's a
Yes,
friend of the
you did.
show.
It was on
He's my
Facebook.
buddy. I was trying to be nice.
Trying. All right, let's move on. Do you have next Thursdays? Do you have next Thursdays?
I do, but we're gonna have to wait on that because I don't have room in the carousel to
Oh,
put the
okay.
pictures in yet.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, not a lot of space in the
Not a
in
lot of
the
space
thread here.
today.
I literally get a big pop-up when I have too many pictures loaded up where it says, if you need to delete something.
All right, so where do you
So
want to
so
start? Are we gonna?
well, why should we just get right into the good stuff here, Minders?
Let's get into it. I see AJ's finally joined us, and I think that's what everybody's
Yeah,
really here to hear. So,
I probably. All right. Well then, without any further ado, wasn't that fancy?
that was fancy.
I felt like I was like the Oscars or something. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yay! All
Like,
right, we got Bari in the chat too, so
hey,
we're good.
hello to Bari. Hello to everybody in the chat. And feedback is encouraged, but not always heated, as usual. All right, so we got the Shootie Awards, and like we said, we got 12 categories. And I think just for starters, let's start off in Edgewood. We got a couple of Thursday Night Throwdown awards to give out. And
Yep.
let's see. So first off, we're going to go with Thursday Night Throwdown Match of the Year. And this one, our panel was basically cut down to about three because not all of us had gone to or seen all of the Thursday Night Throwdown shows this year.
Right.
But I think we got a good list of nominees here. So here's what we picked from. Starting off, Victor Analog versus Luminary,
Mm-hmm.
which as we know was excellent. Camaro Jackson
Yes.
versus Theo White.
Whee!
B.A. Malkin versus Theo White versus CMC. This is the match where Theo won the TNT Championship.
Yes.
And then Warhorse versus ATM. Uh, I
That was
think
so good.
I forget. It was really good. And Warhorse's first night in Edgewood, and ATM I think was supposed to be doing an open challenge for his interstate championship, but ended up rescinding the challenge.
Yeah.
So it was just a match, but still a damn good match though.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, and then we got to talk about the winner, which is not even on the list because I
I
forgot
was
to put
gonna
it on there.
say, I was like, did you
It
forget
kind of
something?
it builds the suspense
It
on
does
this
build
one,
the
although
suspense.
the rest of them are going to have the winner on the list. But
Oh, okay.
anyway, the winner that we went with on the Thursday Night Throwdown match of the year, the O'Neill brothers versus the New Guys, Falls Count Anywhere, when Minderz almost got run over by Joey O'Reilly.
Yes. That was so good.
Really,
That,
really good. Such a good match.
you didn't make it for that one in person, did you?
I watched that one after the fact on the Patreon, and I thoroughly
Okay.
enjoyed it.
I
You were
forgot that's
there,
the one Mama went to.
yeah. You had an
That was
army
the one I
of
had to hide Mama
preliminary
behind me.
talent. Then you had Maxwell House sitting on your foot.
Yep. Max W. House was on my foot. So was
Yep.
the
Angler
Angler.
was around.
Yep. I was protected.
Yes.
But
But
yes,
yeah, I
well
think very,
deserved because
very well deserved indeed.
that was a breakout match for the New Guys, in my opinion.
It
So
really was. And with an established team like the O'Neill brothers too, and they really hung
right.
in there.
Well, they beat them. So yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard this, Menders, but the New Guys down in Pro Wrestling Epic have taken under the wing of one Benjamin Trust.
Whee!
Whee!
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
No, it's hard not to. All
It
right.
is.
So moving on, we're going to get into Thursday Night Throwdown Wrestler of the Year. This is kind of a wide net we cast out here. We tried to avoid too many main roster like
We did.
guys
We tried
like
very
Joey
hard to
Riley's not on
stick.
the list,
Yeah, we tried very hard to stick with the guys that are majority in Edgewood.
but they're there every week, just about.
Yeah.
So that's where it's so like Warhorse isn't on there, Victor Analog is not on there, Joey Riley's not on there. So our nominees that we have to work with, all right, the Luminary, who I mean really had a
Held the belt for
tremendous
so
year.
long. Yeah.
Yeah, from the second Thursday Night Throwdown show up until last month. So
Yeah.
heck of a run. The current TNT champion Theo White, another former TNT champion B.A. Malkin, and of course our buddy Iron Cakes Devontae Knox rounds out the nominees there. So all right, and our winner that we're gonna go
You
with.
should have had drum rolls.
Yeah, I can't do that. I got a drum roll on there, but it just like it keeps going until I stop it. It's hard to do both of them at
Ah,
once.
gotcha.
But no, B.A. Malkin is our TNT Wrestler of the Year this year. Really used Edgewood as a springboard to get onto that main roster. Of course, had the long run with the TNT Championship, several main events. I think very well deserved here.
Yeah, yeah. It's bitch ass. It's fine. I'm fine with it.
Hey, I know you have a begrudging respect for BA,
It I hate it, but yeah, I do.
except for when he's wrestling Jimmy Carrot.
As long as he's not wrestling Jimmy Carrot, I will somewhat cheer for him a little bit.
Okay.
In my own head where nobody else can see it.
Really, I don't like him
We
here.
know, Mary, we
Well,
know.
it's not gonna be all baby faces winning these awards. Just to
Nope.
warn you, there's gonna be some people you don't
Nope.
particularly care for.
Yep.
But yeah, well deserved for BA. Congratulations. and we will move on to the main roster portion of the Shooties. And we're going to start with Manager of the Year. We we toyed with the idea of calling this the Not Chan Smith Memorial Manager of the Year award, but I figured just keep it simple.
Yeah, let's just
Now
keep it simple.
I just started. We're not ready
I
to
heard.
stop
I say
yet.
I just heard noodles.
Uh-huh.
All right,
All right.
put it up
All
there.
right. So here's our nominees. You got the enthusiast big man Chan. You got Nixie XS. She often seconds the O'Neill brothers, both
Yep.
in Edgewood and in Mattoon when they're there. I
Mhm.
put Rob Leach on here because he seconded Constant Headache once or twice, if I remember right.
Yep.
The
Can
rough
you put
customers,
Tony
as they're
G on
called.
here?
I needed four,
Okay.
and,
Okay.
and Tony doesn't wrestle, so I figured, I mean,
He
close
attempted.
enough. Well, yeah.
You missed that
But
one.
the good news is, what?
You
Oh,
missed that
when
one.
what was it?
It
Eight
was
seconds.
Chavo. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But
So
our winner
our
is
winner,
ugh,
you got to go Big Man Chan here. He really
ugh,
is the manager of champions in 01 USA right now.
for the moment.
I mean, not only the heavyweight champion, the TNT champion. If he so chose, he could easily go for the tag championships with Hot and Heavy.
I think we just made somebody's night.
Uh-oh. Oh, look at that, Chan. Congratulations, my friend. You have won Manager of the Year.
Yep, you did.
And when we see you, we will have an award for you in the near future. So, all right. Now, ideally, we're not going to drag this out too much. It's going
Yeah, let's not.
to naming it the Not Chan Smith Memorial Manager of the Year award would have really given away the winner.
Kind of would
Yeah,
have.
that would have made it kind of a layup.
Yeah.
But all right.
Delete all
So moving
those.
on.
Oh, wait, we got another one. Hell no, don't
Uh,
like him either. Rob should have got it.
oh my goodness.
They're
All
either
right.
going to
Well, we're
love
going to
us or
move
hate
on.
us tonight.
Pretty much. Well, we're going to move on to the next one, and I know what everybody's going to be thinking when I bring this up. Ring announcer of the year.
Ring announcer of
And
the year.
we only have three nominees because I think there were only three ring announcers in
Yes.
01 this year. Because technically Rain didn't do ring announcing. She was hosting the Thursday
Hosting.
Night Throwdowns.
Yes.
But Rob was doing the ring announcing from the
From the top.
catwalk up
Yep.
there. Yeah.
From the
All
Eagle's
right,
nest.
so our nominees, of course, Robert Leach, the
Yep.
main guy there, Big Man Chan, the enthusiast,
Yep.
and Cat Carter, who did a few Thursday nights when Rob was having his issues with Hot and Heavy and was
Right.
focused more on in-ring action, so Cat ably filled in.
Yes.
And I think did a hell of a job, by the way.
She did. She did a great job.
Yes. But the winner, there can only be one winner, even if there's three nominees. You gotta go
And it's
Rob
our
here.
guy. It's my
It's
favorite
it
ring
is
announcer.
Work rate Rob. It's the jack of all trades of 01, the Thursday Night Throwdown general manager, wrestler, ring announcer, manager, commentator.
He does it
What
all.
doesn't he do? What doesn't
There's
Rob
not a
Leach
whole
do
lot
in
that he
01?
doesn't do. He does a lot.
He does, and everything well.
Yes, very well.
I'll give Rob credit. He does a heck of a job. It's hard to juggle all those different roles during one show.
Yeah, and Bari has a good point. It was a unanimous vote.
It was a unanimous vote. So for all you jokers that think I didn't vote for Rob, I did vote for Rob. So all right,
Now you did.
you be nice.
I'm trying really
Get,
hard. I am.
getting
I
that
really
CMC
am.
sass from that headband.
I know, right?
Hey, Mary approves. Yes, he's awesome. I love
Yay!
his
We
ring
got
announcing.
one so far.
All right. Next up, referee of the year.
Here we go. We
Yeah.
had a lot of
So
choices for this one.
we did. I think we got it narrowed down to three nominees.
3. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
So we narrowed it down to Cat Carter, Jason Pemberton, or Matt Race, are our three finalists here.
And not that we don't love Bradley.
No, or Logan.
Or Logan. But
right.
these are the three we thought were the...
Or gray-haired referee from Edgewood, whose name I forgot again.
Rich? Is it Rich?
Brad something?
Brad?
Help.
Smithson. Smithson.
Brad Smithson. Okay, thank you. I would have felt
Does that
really bad
sound
if we just called him. That sounds right to me.
Okay.
All right. So there's our nominees. Off your phone, Minderz. Oh,
I was
are you
looking up
checking
his
the name?
name.
Okay, all right,
Yes.
fair enough.
Can I
didn't
go
want you to
back to
be
looking up
tweeting.
the name to make sure I don't screw it
Okay,
up?
go ahead. All right.
Okay,
You want me to wait to reveal the winner until you're done?
No, go ahead, because it really doesn't matter.
All right.
I just want to make
Our
sure we have
winner-
his name right.
Yes. All right. So the winner of Referee of the Year is senior official Jason Pemberton, our buddy, friend of the show, JP. Congratulations. And yeah, very well deserved, I think. Yeah.
Brad Smithson. We were right.
Brad Smithson.
And it was unanimous.
Thank you very much. Another unanimous vote. Yes.
Can't wait till we get into the ones that... Some of these were unanimous. Some of these were not.
Some of these were really neck and neck.
We kind of got at each other's throats a little bit.
maybe a touch.
We're still not winning with Mary. We're back to not winning with Mary again.
There's just no pleasing you, Mary.
There's no pleasing you.
Oh, okay, AJ voted for Cat. So
that's
not
right.
Unanimous, but
it's pretty darn close.
We toyed with the secret ballot, but we just kind of sat around the table with a Burger King and just voiced our choices. Yeah. All right, next up, Tag Team of the Year. We had quite a few to choose from.
We did.
We got it narrowed down to 5 finalists. The Premier, Soup and Bishop. Team Unbelievable, Marvin and Kyle Pfeiffer. Country Air, Constant Headache, and as much as I hate to put them on there, Living the High Life, because they've had a decent track record in the few months they've been a tag team. So I figured they should go on there. However,
and I'm supporting tonight.
You're supporting. I see that. Even though CFC had the nerve to mock my graphics on our Facebook page. I'm sorry if I don't have a friggin' cricket machine or whatever the hell is he makes his t-shirts with.
All right, so who was our winner?
Scotty's voting for Country Air.
Yep.
But it's we got to go with the champs here. Constant Headache.
Got to go with the champs. They worked their butts off this year.
They really did. They didn't have a whole lot of butts to begin with. They're skinny fellas.
Right.
But
so yeah,
between the matches building up to the match with the Premier itself was really good.
Mm-hmm.
They've been fighting champions on top of doing the stuff they're doing in Edgewood, where they're focusing on
doing singles stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think didn't Anakin earn a TNT title shot? Did I hear right?
Or is he in that gold rush? He's in that 6-pack challenge or what?
That's it.
Yeah.
He's in the gold rush tournament. Okay, that's it. All right. Mary approves. Awesome. They deserve it. All right. Back in business.
We're back in business again.
There we go. All right. Our next one, we went for Moment of the Year. There you see it.
Yep.
And some notable moments. There's one that we didn't put on the list that I thought of literally like after the fact. Do you remember Minderz in the ladder match in Edgewood when Devontae jumped off the balcony into the ring?
Sure do.
I completely forgot to put that on there, but that gets an honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Yeah. Our official moments nominees: Camaro yeeting Benjamin Trust, Summer Beatdown. And should I just play the video?
Yes, please.
Now I feel bad because I don't have video of the other moments on the list. Right there.
All right, man, Saturday's going to be rough on me. I'm telling you right now. Saturday's going to be rough on me.
Yes. Other nominees include Casey Jackson and Jared Allen debuting in Mattoon in, was it March? I want to
Sounds
say it was
right.
March with Kyle Phillips, and they signed their contracts in the ring. Uh,
Hmm.
I think Spencer Powers also debuted on that show
Yep,
or re-debuted, but that was a pretty big night there. Uh,
that was.
I'm sorry, Minders. B.A. Malcolm
Yeah,
powerbombing
I
Jimmy
hate you.
Kerr through the ladder.
Uh-huh.
It was a moment. It was a moment. You know
It
it
was
was.
definitely a moment.
And then Jake Lander and Marvin falling off the top of the cage in the War Games matches. It rounds out
That was a
the
moment too.
nominees.
Yeah,
It really was. All right, but the
that was a
winner
moment.
and
I
Kevin
love
Ho
the
you didn't
picture.
trust. I had to play the video and then screenshot so I could get a good picture.
Hey,
If
send
you
me that screenshot. I'm so posting that on Trust Instagram. I'm so doing it. Oh, it's great. So fun.
oh, oh my
That is so
goodness.
fun.
I thought you were gonna print it out and put it on a sign.
I might.
Mary, this could be taken wrong.
Yeah, could be. Let's not do
We know what you meant, so we're not gonna
We
judge.
know what you meant, but yeah.
Yes. All right. Next up, comeback of the year. Now this one was tricky
This
because
was
we had
tricky.
some pretty notable people making comebacks on this one. Not just from we had some guys from injury, some people that just hadn't been there in a while. But we got it
Yep.
narrowed down to uh, four nominees here.
Here's
Reign
the thing.
Victoria.
Here's the thing. The one more that
Okay.
should have been on there,
Uh-huh.
was KLD, but he came back after we had made all of
He
our
came back too
decisions.
late. He came back
Yes.
after the voting period was over.
Yes.
But no, so I didn't know how else to put it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fair
Uh,
enough.
all right. So nominees. Reign Victoria came back, won the Shining Light Championship after a long layoff. Victor Analog broke his arm late last year, as when he
Yep.
was the junior heavyweight champion, came back and had probably some of the best matches of his career in 01. Cobra, Warhorse, Joey, just to name a
Yep.
few.
A few.
Jared Allen coming back. We talked about that a little bit, and just and we had him on the show last week.
Last week. Yep.
Yeah, and so I think he deserved to get on there. And then Warhorse, just
Warhorse had
he
been
came back,
gone
had
for
a
a
nice
minute.
run. Yeah, came
Came
back,
back for that
won his
win
third.
3 times.
Is Yep, got the three-peat. Warehouse.
Got the
Well,
warehouse. Close enough.
yeah. So that's our four nominees there, and our winner, Victor Analog. We gotta go with Victor. Friend of the show, second ever guest on the Shootout, if I remember right.
Do you
I think
okay.
episode.
Trivia time. Trivia time. Do you remember who our
Uh-huh.
first guest was?
I do.
I do too.
He's also our most frequent guest, by the way.
He is.
One powder keg Jimmy Carrot.
Yes.
Amber votes for Rain. I mean, Rain.
Of
I'm
course.
sure would if we had put this to a fan
Amber,
vote,
that's
I.
Michaela. Get it right. Come on now.
Oh, I'm awful with names. I barely remember my own name.
I know.
Yeah, this would have been a very different list of winners if we would have done like a full fan vote, like
Oh
with
yeah.
a poll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
That's
kept
the
it
reason we decided to
keep it kind of where we could kind of
keep
manage
it
it a little
simple.
bit.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, but no, Victor definitely well deserved with this comeback.
The other one that should have
And
had a nomination on that was Mike Outlaw, but that's okay.
yeah, he's only been back like 2 or 3 times though.
Right.
The
Well, I
ones that
know.
came back on the list had like extended runs
Yeah.
with the comeback. But
I get
yeah,
it.
Victor, yes. Barry says we have a distinguished panel.
Because technically we could have put Carrot on that list too, because he came back twice.
Yeah, well, we could have, but
But we didn't.
yeah, I know. All right.
Okay, this is
Next up.
getting hot on my head.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotta show off the locks.
I know. They're getting redone this week, so I'm excited.
All right. Next up, Rookie of the Year. And this
We're
one,
gonna make some people angry with this one.
we might piss some people off here. We got a strong list of nominees: LDLC, B.A. Malkin, Kenny Calix, Theo White. Uh, I mean, this was basically I think it was a two-horse race here. I think it was down.
It was
I think
for
we were
us.
split between two people in this, and our winner won 3-2
Yeah.
on the vote. So
Yep.
definitely, I think this might have been the tightest contest out of all of them.
This is the one that might have got just a touch heated.
Maybe just a smidgen.
Just a smidgen.
And it was literally one where I would have been okay no matter which one of the two
Either or.
got the
Yeah.
deciding vote. Yeah, but the numbers don't lie. And our rookie of the year this year, there you go, B.A. Malkin once again, his second shootie of the night. Very exciting. And
Yeah.
yeah, I can tell you're thrilled.
Can
But
you
I
tell
mean,
which side
just
of
look
the
at the
vote
look
I
at
was on that one?
you. Should we say who it was between B.A. and whom?
Sure.
It was
Sure.
between B.A. and Kenny, pretty much.
Yep.
And I would
I
have been
fought
fine with
hard
either
too,
one of them.
Kenny. I fought hard. But I didn't pull it
The
out.
problem is,
Pull it off.
that's all right. But yeah, I mean, look at the year he had, though. He had such a good year.
Uh, hey, we're in trouble again. Mary still doesn't like
Uh-oh.
us.
Oh,
Oh, don't worry. I've got a special sign all set up for him.
oh, Minderz.
That's
Uh-oh.
all right.
You were
That's all right.
wondering.
I knew. This I knew. I knew.
Oh my.
There was
All
no
right.
I knew I was going to be in trouble, but it's okay.
Yeah. All right. And let's see here. Next up, we have Match of the Year. This is
We had
main
a lot
roster
of good
Match of the Year.
contenders for this one.
We did Thursday Night Throwdown Match of the Year already. This is for the main show, for Mattoon, Terre Haute, Clinton, what have you.
Thank you, AJ. See,
Yep,
I
there we
got
go.
my crew to
The
back me
panel
up.
is the panel has leaped to your defense.
They have, and I
All right.
appreciate it.
All right. So here's our nominees for Match of the Year. Okay, Victor Analog versus the Cobra from War Games.
Yep.
Camaro Jackson versus Mad Dog Connolly dog collar match.
Yep.
I didn't see a lot of that because I was running for most of it.
Yeah, I was in the corner hiding behind people.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes. Victor Analog versus Warhorse when
that one was
Warhorse
really
became a
good.
three-time junior heavyweight champion.
Yep.
And then Premier versus Constant Headache, where Constant Headache won the tag titles.
Yep.
Yes. All right. And are you ready for our winner, Minderz?
I guess. Yep.
Analog versus Warhorse gets Match of the Year. We got to find a way to get Warhorse's award because I don't know when he's going to be back in
Yeah, we'll have to
301.
figure that out. We'll
Maybe
figure it
send him
out.
with Camaro to the Forge, and
There you go.
because we want to
We'll
try to
figure.
get photos with the winners also for posterity.
Yeah, I had that thought after I remembered that he won some of these. I was like, wonder
One
how
of
we're
these
gonna
days,
get
if we ever
that
get
picture.
down to if we ever go to an Anarchy or a Glory Pro show, then we can
We'll
do
get
it
there eventually.
Mary approves. Thumbs up.
Woohoo!
All right. Good deal. All right. And clear that off. See, I have to delete these as we go so I can have room to put the TNT matches for Thursday on there. So people wonder why there's a lag. All
There's a
right.
nice
Next
little
up,
lag.
we have. Yeah, actually, we've run right through this. We got a couple left, Minderz. So.
Okay.
All right. Rivalry of the year. And there were a few
I've got
juicy
some
ones.
honorable mentions for this.
Okay, run down your honorable mentions. Well, let's do our nominees first, then we'll
Do the
I'll
nominees
hear
first
honorable
because I want to
mentions.
make sure they're not
Okay.
on here.
All
Okay.
right. So nominees include B.A. Malkin versus Jimmy Carrot, Marvin versus the Lowlifes, and then Devontae Knox versus Chris O'Brien. So Menders, what are your honorable mentions on this one?
Well, see, now I was thinking that you should have put you versus CMC.
I will not put myself on the ballot. That would be a conflict of interest.
And then it could have been me versus BA.
And then I couldn't bring myself to give CMC an award. I think
Those
the
are the
feud is
only
for
other
BA versus your signs.
That's true. That's true. And BA's winning that right now.
Well, yeah, he's never done the job for your signs.
No, never done the job for my sign.
All right. So shall we show the winner here?
Oh, I'm excited about who the winner is, so that pretty well tells you who it is. There
Yep.
you go.
Yep. Carrot and BA. Carrot. You know, if you thought we weren't going to get away with having Carrot win at least one of these things with
You were
Minderz
nuts.
involved,
Exactly.
AJ says it's uncouth for the host to nominate themselves, very unbecoming of such a distinguished award. Thank you, AJ.
But yeah.
All right, there you go. All right. I think the public's love of Jimmy will trump any disdain for BA winning a third award in this
Yeah.
distinguished shooties.
Because Jimmy deserved that award right there.
I don't know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I agree, but I think it takes two people to have a good rivalry
It does.
or
It
teams or
does.
whatever.
I agree.
Yeah,
But
and we
I
saw
think
this. We saw them in shoot. Was it in Danville? We saw them also, or was that
no,
Connolly and BA?
that was Conley and BA.
Oh, Harley could put me in Ashland.
That's true.
There's a lot of heat
Or
there. I saw that on the Thursday show.
or her mom and BA. There's a
Yeah.
lot of heat there too.
Uh,
There's a lot of heat
there's
there too.
also a lot of heat between the fans and Bradley when the heels get a little too frisky.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel bad for Bradley.
Bradley versus
He can only do
everybody.
so much. There's a T-shirt.
Bradley versus everybody. Poor kid.
Uh, we like Bradley. He's all right. All right. So ready for our main event award, the big one?
Yeah. I'm not happy with it, but
All
yeah.
right. Wrestler of the Year, all encompassing, of course, and our nominees: the Luminary, Joey O'Reilly, Mad Dog Connolly, Jimmy Carrot, and Victor Analog. That's a really loaded list of nominees here.
It really is.
And
It
there's a case
really
for
is.
every single one of them to be made here.
Yeah, because this was another heated
I mean,
debate.
yeah, because, I mean, Jacques with that Shining Light Championship for most of the year. Uh, Connolly really breaking out, getting away from the premiere and
Yeah,
really making a name for himself. Victor, with the junior heavyweight championship run, making the big comeback. Jimmy being Jimmy,
right. With all
you
of
don't you don't see
his
Jimmy have bad matches.
craziness. And yeah, there
Yep,
is no such thing as a bad match when Carrot's involved.
yeah. And then of course we got Joey O'Reilly. He's been the champ for over a year, so he has to be on that
Unfortunately, the longest
consideration
year of
also.
my life.
Oh, that can't be true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it
Hey,
can be.
Scott's right. Only one held the title all year so
It
far.
can be
I mean,
because, I mean, 7 months not being able to really go anywhere kind of sucks, dude. I'm just saying.
well,
There
yeah,
you go. There should have been another rivalry, Mindy versus her foot.
yeah. There you go.
All
Oh
right.
goodness.
Put up who the winner
All right.
is because we're going to
All
catch
right.
some
So
heat for this one.
the winner. I mean, there should be no heat here. I mean, you got to go with the world champ. Joey
I
held the
guess.
title for a year. If he gets past Connolly in the cage, he'll finish the calendar year as the heavyweight champion.
He's not getting
Uh,
past. He's not getting past Conley in the cage.
Now, hang on, don't get ahead of it. We're gonna do picks later.
Okay.
Well, no, we're gonna
No,
do
we're
picks
not.
on.
That's for the
No, we're
9th. We
not doing
don't
picks
have
for.
all those yet.
No, we're doing picks for the locked up show.
Yes.
What? We're running on schedule, thank you.
I know. We're actually doing really good.
She's trying to rush me. See, if this was jumping the rail, then we would have spent 2 hours on this.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Mary's really mad.
Yeah, it's okay.
As long as he's got that belt, he's a true champ. I'm just saying.
I get it.
And if he hasn't been caught, he isn't cheating.
That's true too. And if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. So,
Heel 101, cheating equals trying.
yep.
All right, so
Yes, AJ, we understand. AJ's comment. Did you see it? Like
hang
it
on,
or
I've
not,
got
he's held the belt all year long. Therefore, should win this award. He was the logic in that voting there. Yeah, that
yes,
was the logic.
it's true. It's true.
That was the logic, though. He's held the belt. If he doesn't get, We may see the cheating, but if the refs don't see the cheating, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. So,
It's true.
but
It's, don't mind me just doing a
get those
little
deleted.
shuffling. Yep.
Ooh, you
What?
know what else should have been favorite moment of the year, and I totally should have brought this up earlier.
What?
You being attacked.
Ugh.
I love it. Bless you.
Excuse me. Did that pick up on the microphone?
It did. Oh, here comes another one. Kind of did that time. Not too bad that time.
I put the microphone up so it wasn't right there. AJ says if the ref don't see it, it's not illegal.
Exactly.
I think Nixon had that philosophy.
Careful, you're showing your age.
You're older than me.
Am I? Oh yeah,
Not
I
by
am.
much.
Dang it.
Not by much.
Not by much.
All right. So,
All
like I
right.
said, all winners will receive their awards as we see them at events.
Yes.
And congratulations to everybody that won. And we'll do it again for our second anniversary. And we'll have to see if we have any repeat winners or some new
Well,
faces on
we
there.
got to figure out where our cutoff is now, so we can have our rookie of the year. So, because we got to do a rookie of the year.
I think it should start. I'm inclined to think either we could either do it from today through next year, or we could do starting January 1st.
I think today through next year, since we didn't go prior to on this time.
Okay.
So.
Joey.
Yep. We were.
As expected, that one got us a little bit of heat.
Yep.
with our choice for winner.
We knew it would.
The belts don't lie, man.
That's
all
right.
I'm saying.
There were a few I knew would get heat for, but especially when somebody gets 3 of them. But again, they were deserved, I guess.
Yep. And hey, Victor also 2-time Shootie Award winner now.
Very true.
I wonder how Benjamin Trust is going to feel receiving an award for being thrown a tremendous distance.
I don't know, but we're going to find out Saturday. Hey, you know what? We're talking about him, and that's all he really wants, right?
That's true. Oh, he had some interesting comments to make about his opponent on Saturday, but we'll get to that here in a bit. I don't have the video handy, but
oh, dang it!
He had some choice words for one Sage Phillips. All right, well, Minderz, let's talk about tomorrow.
Okay.
Thursday Night Throwdown. Okay. Edgewood, Illinois, 01 USA Dojo, as usual.
You need to change that poster.
Yeah, I need an updated one.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find one.
Because BA was holding the belt.
Oh, yeah. Well, he may win it again someday. You never know.
He may, one day.
It might be whoever wins this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's go through the matches, and I'll search as we're talking, but I want to make sure we get the graphics up here.
Okay.
All right. So I don't have these in any particular order. I don't know which one the main event is or anything like that. So
I haven't seen any of these, so this is all new to me.
All right. First off, speaking of our 3-time Shootie Award winning B.A. Malkin, he will be going one-on-one with Anakin Murphy. That's going to be a banger, man.
That one I'm kind of excited about. Not gonna lie, Anakin, kick his ass. Thank you.
A little bias there, but
no, not me. I'm never biased against BA. He shouldn't have messed with my favorite wrestlers. That's all I gotta say. Sorry, bud.
No, I don't think he did that just to spite you.
Oh, I think he did. I think he did. Started off with CMC, and then it went to Jimmy.
Hey, that's when he got on my good side, when he started messing about with CMC. Because he had it coming.
Whatever. No, he didn't.
Anyway. A punk. I say a punk.
No. All right, what's your pick?
I'm going to go BA on this one, but he's going to earn it.
Yeah.
Anakin is going to give him a run for his money.
I will second. I still say I want Anakin to win.
Well, I know you're an Anakin girl, so and like I said, it's going to be a hell of a match.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Let's
he's not
move
with
on
Jacques
to.
anymore, so I'm ready
No,
to see all the
he's flying
emotions
solo.
fly. So yeah, I'm ready to see the
Yeah.
emotions fly.
He's going to be a tornado of rage. See just how much
And
of a
it's going to
menace he
be
can be.
fun.
All
But
right.
we'll see what
Next up, are
happens.
you? Yes. All right. Are you ready, Minders, for our next one?
I am.
All right. Chris O'Brien
Oh,
versus
Tommy.
Tommy Davis.
Tommy. After Tommy
Oh,
Davis's
Tommy.
after his showing last week, I don't think Chris has a chance.
I won't say Chris doesn't have a chance, but he's flying high right now. He's got
Snowball meet furnace. That is how much of a chance Chris has. Snowball meet furnace.
yeah,
But
it's yeah,
Tommy's got my vote for that one.
I agree. I think it's gonna be Tommy. Okay, I can't find an updated poster
That's okay. Just
with
move
the
on.
full
Let's do the
crew on it.
next match.
All right, we'll move on. I'm sure once they get one rolling, then they'll. Oh, she's. Hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Not sure where all that
All
came from, but
right.
all right.
Nor I. All right. Let's move on here. Hot and Heavy versus Cardi Marty and Max W House. It's depending on if Cardi's head is still attached after this past Thursday with Ashlyn.
No kidding. I don't know. You know what? I think I'm gonna be. Where's my spoon?
Oh boy, stirring it up.
I am. I'm gonna go Cardi Marty and Max W House. You know why? Theo
Are
lost
you
last
counting
week.
on?
Theo
Hmm.
lost last week.
Yes, he did.
Depending on what happens, well, no, this is before Saturday. So since Theo lost, I have a feeling Joey's going to be like, "It's on you, dude. You got to figure this out.
Joey's
You messed up."
or Joey might have some words for Theo in this
I think
match.
so. I think so.
Uh,
I wouldn't be surprised if Joey doesn't just walk away.
I don't know. It depends on if Chan's there. Chan might be able to keep the peace.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll have to see. But all right.
Who's your
And
pick?
next
Hot and
up,
heavy?
oh, I gotta go hot. I gotta stick with the champs. I mean, oh, Amber taking credit for BA turning on Jacques.
Yep. I put up AJ's.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I like that Max W House. Anyone that needs a drink of coffee halfway through a match to get their energy back is all right by me. I need to do the same thing at my job. Eh? I think Max
Believable.
may have a problem.
Nah.
Max may have a coffee problem.
Nah.
All
I'm
right, next
interested.
up.
You know what's going to happen is somebody's going to give him decaf one of these times, and he's not going to be happy.
For tea.
Right?
Oh,
All right,
goodness.
let's move on.
All right, moving on here. Froto
Hmm.
taking on the Angler.
Hmm.
I don't know if the Angler can is prepared for Frodo.
I have a question.
He's kind of a okay.
Do we know if the glitch is going to be there?
Uh, I want to say yes. I need to look at my pick.
Okay. I feel like Frodo's going to win just because.
Yes, Glitch will be there.
Okay. Frodo's going to win.
I think there's going to be a little.
I think it's going to be a little
Chicanery.
animosity. Yeah, a little animosity between the two. So we'll
All right,
see,
fair
but
enough.
that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Okay, I'm picking Frodo also. I think he's gonna just he's so he's unpredictable, kind of nuts, and I don't know if Angler can hang with him.
Right.
Well, remains to be seen. I've been wrong before. So
You have been. You have been
And
wrong
Angler
before.
does have some wins under his belt, so it could happen.
It could.
Yeah.
But he
All
did
right.
just recently lose to the Glitch. So
That's
there's
true.
that.
That's true. Hard fought victory by the Glitch in that match.
Yes.
All right. Speaking of the Glitch versus
Okay.
Devante.
Glitch, beware of flying iron cakes. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
I gotta go with my boy Devante. Come on, he supported the podcast at the
Yeah,
Saturday night show.
I'm inclined to agree. Uh, we didn't really get to discuss much Dojo Wars. It looked like Devante was getting the sales pitch from one Casey Jackson and Chris O'Brien during his
Yeah.
match with BA.
Yep. I don't think it's gonna happen yet. But I wouldn't be surprised if Devante doesn't at least keep his ears open.
Well, he's a smart kid. He knows
He is a smart kid.
there's no wrong business to be done there, you know.
Right.
But in this case, I think Devontae's gonna take it. I think Glitch is gonna get a face full and look at the lights for 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Glitch, watch out for flying iron cakes. That's all I gotta say.
Yep, just ask BA.
Yep. Wait, we're here.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, uh-huh. Is that any way to treat our 3-time Shootie Award winning BA
It's the
Malkin?
exact way I should treat him.
I want to see if I can get Rob to introduce him as 3-time Shootie Award winner BA Malkin when he
You go for it. You
goes to
try
the
to work
ring.
that out with Rob. As
Up, the
he's the
glitch
one
is in the
timer.
chat, by the way. There he
I
is.
see that.
Hello to the glitch.
And again,
Probably
it's the
still
same.
riding high from breaking IP Mason's arm in Edgewood last week,
Yeah.
or trying to. I don't know how severe the injury was, but
And you know, there's a good chance the angler could come out and mess with the glitches match too. So
possibly.
it could go both ways there.
You never know. He might have a big fishing net. He might just throw it on an angler from the catwalk.
Go on.
Should we get
Go
to the
on.
next match?
Please.
Okay, next up. Well,
Oh
not a
boy.
match, but Mad Dog Connolly is going to be there. We don't know who he's facing
Says in action.
in action. He might be Joey Hunting.
Shh. Be very, very quiet. We're hunting Joey's today.
Uh,
I'm terrible. I have too much fun with this sometimes.
you really do,
I
but that's all
do.
right. I don't know. He might be looking for BA though after BA pinned him last week.
You know, that I will not blame BA for that. BA saw the opportunity, BA took it. For once
Opportunists are not villains.
I'm not gonna give him a whole lot of shit for that one because, you know, Conley needed to stay focused on the task at hand.
Which is something we've said about BA too in the past.
Yes, if you focus on the task at hand, you're fine. You'll be fine.
Mhm.
So, I don't
Just
know what
drinking
I
my
said that was funny,
drinking my
but
soup.
okay.
Who
Oh,
that?
maybe it was the "We're hunting Joey's today."
Oh yeah, that's spot on Elmer Fudd impression.
I know. I tried. I don't do
Yeah.
a very good one, but I tried.
All right, next up here we got the
Ah,
Luminary versus Kenny Calix.
why are you? They're doing this to me on purpose, I think.
Trying to entice you to go to Edgewood.
Yes. And believe me, if my foot wasn't still messed up, I probably would. I You know what? I'm gonna go with Kenny.
Oh,
I have a reasoning behind it. Kenny
okay.
had a promo when about a week
Nope.
ago. Was it a week
The,
ago?
the boss
Huh.
is just now
Oh
getting in.
no, sorry, Dave. All right. Kenny cut a promo last week, I believe,
Uh-huh.
where he's really needing a win. He's needing a singles win. And I know he's fought the Luminary before.
Mhm.
And it was a really good match. It was very almost there. Kenny almost had them.
Very competitive.
Very competitive. So I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going with Kenny. I feel like he's got a little bit more to prove right now. That he's kind of got that in his head. The Luminary, I feel like they're kind of stuck right now and haven't really showed us which direction they're going. So
Yeah, the Luminary has been in a slump since before they lost the title to Reign.
mhm.
Because remember, there were a couple of losses in some matches before. I think Devontae has a win, and I forget who else. I think
Well,
they
and
had a
then at
loss in
Dojo
Edgewood
Wars,
also.
Shaza beat the Luminary.
And
So
That's it. Shaza won, yeah. So I think Jacques is in a bit of a slump, and I think this is Kenny can jump on it, and I think he's going to take
yeah,
him.
I hate to say that because the Luminary has earned my respect.
Yes,
Just like and
when they're
it's
not fighting Jimmy Carrot,
right. I have no problems rooting for the Luminary when they're not fighting Jimmy Carrot, but
right?
then again, that's
That doesn't
basically
mean you don't want to
everybody.
set their flowers on fire.
That's true. That's very true.
I always expect you
But
to just roll over to the ring apron, grab the flowers, and then just hightail it out of there. Just
ooh, Scott has a very good point.
ooh, I don't know. The Luminary is a very convincing salesperson.
Yes,
I mean, they got BA.
for a while.
Didn't work out that well in the end.
It didn't work out so great, but we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll have to wait and see on that one. All right, last match that I have lined up here: Ashlyn Alexander versus. That's our next two guests going one on one.
Kind of. We've got one guest before them.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We'll get to that.
Yep.
But
Harley's thrilled.
oh
She's excited.
yeah,
She's gonna love
sarcasm
this
from the
match.
youth.
I know,
Oh
right?
boy.
All right, so I'm about to go on thin ice again, and this is because it
Uh-oh.
is me speaking. But if LDLC doesn't avoid that lariat, I'm sorry, he's done.
Yeah, I agree. Now DLC's he's sneaky. He can
I'm not
he
saying
can
that he
get some
doesn't have a
wins.
chance, but he's got to avoid that lariat. If that lariat gets hit, game over.
I agree. Now that said, I think I am gonna pick LDLC in this one. I think I think he's gonna surprise you. I think he's gonna
Well,
get
and
one.
he needs a little bit of a push too to get ready for this weekend. So
Yeah,
he's got his plate full.
yeah. Uh, okay. Amber says Kenny would never turn on us about Anakin. Well, we said that about the glitch and the angler too.
Yeah, we said that about them too.
But these guys are a tight knit tag team, and I don't see any turn coming anytime soon with those two
No,
guys.
I could see both of them
Especially
joining the
since they're
line.
tag teams.
Honestly,
That'd be a heck of. Imagine if you get a group with them, Victor, and the Luminary in one quartet.
there you go.
Book it.
Book it.
We make things happen. We may have just turned 0-1 upside down, Minderz.
I don't think we turned it upside down, but I think we made a valid point. We'll put it that way.
Well, we're good at that. But I don't know if you noticed, Minderz. David was late getting into the chat because he didn't get the notification, but he is in. He's here now. So
I see. He says he's going to
yeah,
have to rewatch later. You should, Dave.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Our shooties were pretty good.
It was good shooties.
Good shooties.
I can't wait till next year. A
It'll be
reason to wear my
exciting.
tuxedo T-shirt again.
I'll probably still be wearing my Jimmy Carrot sweatshirt.
No, you'll probably have a new one.
That's true. That's true.
All right. So let's get into, since we talked about Thursday, let's talk about Saturday. We got to make our picks
Yes,
for
let's talk
Saturday.
about Saturday.
Now, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You should only have six.
I got 6 matches here. So.
Yep.
All right. So here we go. Locked up, November 18th, West Vigo Community Center, West Terre Haute, Indiana. We got a pretty good card lined up. Looks like, Minderz. I know
Okay.
a couple of guys that you don't particularly care for, but
Yep.
yep.
Yep. But that's at every show. There's always a few guys I don't particularly care for. So.
Yeah. All right. So let's get this start at the top here. And like I said, we don't have any. All we know is what the main event is.
Well, the main event will be obvious, but
Cage. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. First off, Chris O'Brien and Casey Jackson taking on Jordan Perry and CMC.
This is a
And
rematch.
mhm. Now, did CMC get the little temper tantrum out of his system from the video we saw after Dojo Wars?
You know what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. So I'm not sure who's on what side anymore, honestly. I'm really not. Because you know me, I kind of saw this whole Jordan wasn't going to completely give up his low life persona from the
Well,
beginning.
well, what's the fun in that?
Exactly. You gotta have it.
He
Here's
needs
the
to get a
thing.
red chair.
Well, CMC needs to remember that if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal. So he needs to remember that.
Hmm.
But he also has to be prepared that that works both ways.
Yeah. Now he's got Jordan, but KC is just as crafty as Jordan Perry is.
I agree.
And then we talked about Chris having that chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to put it past Casey and O'Brien to bend the rules and try to pull
I
a
would
fast
almost
one.
see it to where the ref is going to watch the highlights a lot closer
Mm. Then
than
Casey's going to take
KC and
advantage of
Chris,
that.
and they'll take advantage of it.
I can see that. So with all
So,
that said, Minders, pick me a winner here: High Life or Casey and Chris.
well, I got to go with High Life. I mean, I had my bandana on earlier.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to go with High Life,
Honestly,
but I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm gonna go Casey and Chris here for the very reasons we just laid out.
Yep. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Both sides make sense, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's also a part where CMC wants to prove to Jordan that you can win without cheating.
Sucker. What a schmuck. What a schmuck that guy is.
Because, technically, kind of like, Jordan brought up, he didn't bring that chair into the match. Casey was the one that was going to use it, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard.
So he just took advantage of what was used. So technically, he didn't cheat.
That's opportunity. Oh,
Just like
Rob,
Eddie would
come
have
on,
done.
man, you're late.
Well, you know what? I'm going to say it again. Rob Leach, congratulations. You have won our 2023 Ring Announcer of the Year Shootie Awards. So
after the show's over, I'm gonna go on the Shootout Facebook page. I'm gonna put up a list of all the winners. But if you missed the show, do watch the replay to see all the. I mean, I put a lot of work into the festoonery on this award show.
he's
So
proud of it. He's
I
very
really am.
proud.
That opening theme was
Yeah.
just kiss.
All right, let's move on. Next match.
Rob, you don't get a plaque. You do get a
Not
certificate.
plaque. It's a certificate, though.
And
I'll
in
bring
like
it
a
to the night.
diploma kind of thingy.
It reminds me of when you got your high school diploma.
A little bit, yeah. But
He'll
with a
get
very
that
festive.
reference. He'll get that reference. That was at a show.
Oh. Now wait. Now Chan's my buddy. I don't play favorites, but Chan is a friend.
Uh-huh.
I worry about his well-being sometimes, especially when that rascally criminal ZDP is there
Yeah.
taking advantage of him.
Speaking of, next match.
All right, well, he's actually further down the list, but
Oh, okay.
all right, next up, another one of your favorites, Minders.
Oh, boy. It's a dweeb and a wee.
Hey, there you go. You make a sign that says Sage is a dweeb, but the we should be like 8 E's.
Dweeb. All right. For those of you that don't know, because there's a lot of people.
Oh, Rob, I'm very excited for this. One time I managed Dan Liplock the night I graduated high school and wore my whole graduation outfit complete with diploma. That's
He did.
marvelous.
He did.
That is marvelous.
I was
I wish
there
I could have
live.
seen it.
It
I
was
wish I could have
great.
seen it.
Yep. It was great. I was there. See, I knew he'd catch the reference.
Handsome Dan.
Okay. So for those of
I get
you,
yelled at when I mention his name on video in front of
I'm
the wrong people.
Kenny was about ready to rip your head off. That was pretty
I
funny.
know. He's like a
Um,
pit bull.
well, let's see.
Now Trust is going to be riding high because he's going to be receiving his shootie before
He
this match
will.
probably.
He will get his shootie.
And it's
Um,
only fair that he gets a shootie for the moment of the year. It shouldn't just
it
be
is.
Camaro.
It is.
Oh, AJ.
Yep. Yep.
The
Yep.
distinguished Mr. Trust will beat the brakes off this television. Oh, full of the insults there. But
Yeah, there's lots of insults on that one. Oh boy.
yeah. All
Rob,
right.
why don't you explain what you've seen of Mr. Sage? I'm not sure a lot of the 01 fans have seen Mr. Phillips.
I've seen a handful of Sage Phillips matches, and mostly in hybrid. Full
Hmm.
disclosure. Uh, very sound technical wrestler. You know, credit where it's due. But I mean, you look at Sage Phillips and you look at Benjamin Trust. It's
It's no
apples and oranges.
comparison,
It's no contest. Trust has size. He's got power. He's got swagger. I mean, look at that jacket for Pete's
right?
sake. And
Barry.
Sage wears. Uh,
I love it.
so I mean, I'm gonna take first pick. I'm picking Trust on this one.
I'm picking Trust on
I
this
mean,
one,
I
and I
know
know that's going to upset some
Sage is
people,
probably
but
gonna have the fans behind him, being in Terre Haute. He's the
hmm
local guy, but I got to go Trust on this one.
I have a feeling our corner is going to be behind Trust.
Yeah, I think you've got a point there. If maybe we should all get Top Gun fight suits from the Spirit Halloween. It,
It's closed already, dude.
damn it,
Maybe we should all go buy his merch. That would make him a happy camper.
that's true. But I need money though. We'll see.
Uh,
Not a ringing endorsement from AJ here. If you haven't seen Sage, I don't blame you. You probably were looking around at eye level. You got to look down a little bit to be able to see him. Maybe a magnifying glass will help. Oh, oof, do you smell smoke? Because somebody just got burned.
no kidding. No kidding.
Ooh. All right. So, Minders, do we agree we're picking Trust to take this one?
Yes. Yes.
Should
And
we move
I'm
on
not
so
one
you
to
can breathe?
support. Yeah, well, I'm not one to support Trust because everybody knows that he's my wee man. But but yeah, I think for this one, apples to oranges, kids. Apples to oranges. So
Well, Sage is going to be in the danger zone.
you're gonna have all these references that entire night, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna watch Top Gun before the show. And,
Can I be your goose?
well, Goose dies though.
That's fine.
Gonna be Iceman.
I'll be Iceman. Yeah, I'll be Iceman.
There's no volleyball.
Okay, deal. I
That was
can't.
the
I
most
can't.
awkward looking scene in that whole movie was when they were playing topless volleyball.
I can't do volleyball.
No, you could do well, just no jumping.
Okay.
All right,
It's gonna be
next
hard
up
to do
because
out in my wheelchair, but okay.
we're rambling, Minders.
That's fine. Let's go.
All right,
Focus.
next up.
We're cutting
All
into
right,
AEW. Come on now.
that's true. Junior heavyweight championship match: the Cobra defending against Iron Cake's Devontae Knox. I
This
won't
one's
lie,
gonna
I'm a little
be.
concerned
I
for
am too.
for our friend Devontae.
Um.
Although, has Cobra ever had an ass in his face?
Uh. Did he catch one at the last Terre Haute show?
He
Because it
wasn't.
was Devontae and Cobra then,
Was it? I thought
and
it was.
yeah, Devontae came out with the win on that one.
Oh, that was before Cobra won the belt. Yeah.
It was before Cobra won the belt.
Okay. So you never know. Maybe Cobra has had a taste of the bum and doesn't want it again.
Exact. Well, here's the thing. Then Cobra didn't have a belt.
Right.
Now Cobra has a belt.
Cobra is very protective of a belt like a fierce mother cobra.
Exactly.
Although I think
So
cobras might eat their young. I don't know. It's a labored metaphor, but we're moving on.
we're moving on. But
All right.
again, beware of flying iron cakes.
Yes. And Devontae, beware of flying feet.
Yes. So,
Yep. AJ, yep, nail on the head there. Devontae did beat Cobra last time they were in that building. It's only right he gets a shot at the king.
yep, I
Right, king, sir, as they call him.
but I'm still gonna go with the Cobra. I love Devontae, and he knows I love him. But
Champion Cobra is a very different animal from your run-of-the-mill Strike King Cobra.
yes, I think
So
it will
yeah,
be.
I'm in agreement. We think the world of Devontae, friend of the show, wore the T-shirt in
Yep.
Edgewood, but I mean,
Hey, he
you got
knows. He understands.
yeah, Cobra is just a whole other beast, you know. So
He knows we will support. Devontae knows we're there, and we'll support whatever we can. So
yes, yes, yes. We're rooting for a good match. We don't want to see Cobra decimate Devontae.
no, no, not at all.
It's not like Trust and Sage, where we want to
Right.
see
Yep.
Benjamin
Yep. Just
just.
stop. Just stop. Just stop.
We're moving backwards. We want to be moving forwards.
Move forward.
To the, we've got three more matches, then we can get you to watch an AEW, Minders, because I know
Yay.
you're itching.
Yes. Okay.
It's the hives. You get hives watching that
I
one.
get hives. We'll see if I can even make it through. I made it through what 2 matches last week. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, it is the go home show for full gear. Why are we talking about this? We got matches to talk about.
Let's talk about matches. I got to talk
All right.
about 0-1.
All right. Next up, Shining Light Championship. Reign Victoria defending against Leslie Michelle, and we agree we haven't seen much of Leslie Michelle.
Correct.
All too familiar with Reign, especially since it looks like we're getting EOE for the foreseeable future.
I think we get EOE for a while, so I'm okay with this. Nothing against Leslie, but I'm going Reign.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Plus, as long as Reign keeps the belt, Reigns got Shaza December 9th.
Ooh, oh,
So, or at least I believe that's what's supposed to happen.
that is what
So,
I heard. But again, it's just Saturday is the only thing that determines whether that's a title match, I would imagine.
right. And I have a feeling, and again, Reigns got that belt. Reigns wanted that belt for a long time.
Uh-huh.
So,
You know, it's got to be torture to want to get back in the ring when you know you can't get your hands on
mm-hmm,
the person that took you out to begin with. And Ray
right?
didn't waste any time going after the Luminary, getting her payback.
Nope.
Okay, I can't get behind this. Cobra Devontae against
No.
Sage and Trust.
No. No.
I cannot agree to that.
Nope.
All right.
I wouldn't mind seeing Cobra and Cakes, but um
Can we put Sage and ZDP against somebody? Just the Cobra and Carrot, maybe?
you're teasing me with a good time, Reb.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're teasing me with a good time.
I'm putting it out there. I want to see Cobra and Carrot against Constant Headache for the tag team championship sometime.
Ooh. Ooh. I hate you right now. I really hate
Oh,
you right now.
not as much as Harley does, probably.
Oh, that's true. That's very true. If she's still on here, she might not be on here
Yeah,
anymore.
she might be. Yeah,
We'll see.
she has to go make her signs for Saturday or
Yep.
Thursday. She's probably taking signs tomorrow. All right.
Yeah.
Next up, speaking of ZDP, which I forget if there's actually a name behind that, or if it's just initials.
I
Who
don't
cares?
remember.
All right. So, speaking of initials, it's a team of initials here: ZDP and DLC, which rolls off the tongue nicely against Hot and Heavy. Uh,
So
I
DLC
don't know.
and
I
Theo
know.
need to just have a good match and we'll be fine.
I think Joey can hold his own there. Plus, I'm sure Chan will be at ringside with his moral support. And what's his name? Dude Baddington? Is that his name?
Yeah, dude Baddington.
What is Dude short for? Dudius?
I
Dudebert?
again, I don't care. Now,
So Chan may
again,
have to
I
tune
will
Dude
say
up a little
though,
bit at ringside.
now ZDP did have the fans behind him, and I understand why, because ZDP did and stuck up for Rob.
True.
So
The cheap shot on
that
Chan afterwards was uncalled for.
whatever. It was called
So
for. It
wrong.
was fine.
Not called for.
Just not a great. I'm just not a big
I want
fan.
to know if Dude Baddington has a manager's license.
Oh, you're bringing out the legalities here, huh?
I'm bringing out the legalities here. Chan Smith is an award-winning manager, as we learned earlier. Dude Baddington
Yeah.
is just a troublemaker.
Okay.
It's in his name, Bad. His
I
name,
get it.
Bad is in the name.
I get it.
Says it.
I get it. Okay, we got to move on before we get in trouble.
We
Come
gotta
on, we
pick.
got to move on
We gotta
before we
pick.
get in
We
trouble.
gotta pick a winner here.
Oh God! Don't put that one up.
Yeah, that's not going up.
Yeah, hot and heavy. I'll go with hot and heavy.
I agree.
I
Hot
hate
and
the
Heavy's gonna
fact.
take
I
this
hate
one.
the fact that I have to go against DLC. But if DLC and Theo have a great
No, don't think
match,
of it as going
I'm
against
good.
DLC. Think of it as going against DDP.
I know. I know.
Yeah. All right. Well, Minderz, can I cheer you up?
Sure.
We got to talk about the main event.
Okay. I don't know if that's really cheering me up, but
Are
I'll
you going to
take
have
it.
your Deadpool with you?
Yes, my Deadpool will be with me.
Yeah. All right.
I can't.
I got to
I
imagine this
can't.
is the end of the feud here. Carrot and Malkin inside the cage.
You gotta think.
It's the end
I
of
mean,
an
come on.
award-winning rivalry.
Yes, and
Uh,
I'm as much as I love watching those two in the ring.
mhm.
I am excited that this is going to be a steel cage where we're actually going to get one on one. Because if you think about it,
True.
we haven't had that at all.
No, I mean to be fair, BA has washed his hands of the Luminary and has been kind of doing
Mm-hmm.
his own thing the last few weeks. Now
Mm-hmm.
that's not for nothing. Well, actually no, because the Luminary's not on the card, so I don't think they're going to be there. I was going to say because you could always think about maybe they would want to interject at some point, but I don't think they're
I
going to be
don't
there.
think so. I think after BA killed the Luminary last week in that submission hold,
Hmm.
and I'm interested to see does BA have a name for that hold? What are we?
It's he said basically it's a Taz mission. It's
Right.
Taz's finish,
So we have
but he
the
I
basically
forget
Taz
if there's
mission
actually a name for it.
versus the Call of the Void.
Right.
I'm sorry,
And
I'm going with Call of
you
the
got
Void every
BA and
time.
then you got BA with all of his suplexes that he does, and then you got Jimmy with the strikes. It's a very even contest.
You've got Jimmy with willing to do whatever it takes. And if you didn't know that,
Oh, I'm not putting this one up either, Menders.
yeah, don't. I saw it too.
Yeah, but now we haven't seen even the beginning of what BA is capable of. I don't think we saw a little
Yeah,
bit of it now, and I can't even say we did in the body bag match because it was basically him
it was
and
so much a
Jacques
2-on-1.
beating up on
Yeah,
Carrot for most of the match. Now we're
yeah.
going to get to see the full BA here. See
And
just how
that's
much of a
that's what
menace
I'm
he
kind
can
of.
be.
I'm well. Here's the thing: you haven't seen how crazy Carrot can be yet.
Uh, no,
Not live,
nobody,
anyway. Not live.
not
And I
live,
don't think
not live.
anybody
I've
has.
seen it on video.
Well,
It's we're
I
get, I
don't
think
know.
we're going to get a very
We're gonna get a very determined Carrot. And when you get a very
mhm.
determined Carrot, yeah,
you you get a very damaged opponent.
yes, yes. So as long as they both get out of the cage without a major injury, I'm gonna be happy. Both of them.
All right, all right. Thumbs up or thumbs down, Menders. Carrot goes off of the cage.
He's going off the cage. I
Will
don't
you
know
catch
which
him
way.
if he falls off?
He better. We need one of those trampolines that the firemen used to carry. Yeah, let's not throw that out there though, because I could see Carrot being like, "Yes, I need one of those."
He'll build one.
Right? I mean, we've seen him come out with a shopping cart. We've seen him. How
But
many
he
people
owned a
own a
body
body
bag, for
bag?
God's sakes.
Well, wait a minute. I
Well, now
guess
you
I
do.
kind of do. I guess I kind of do. But
Well,
yeah.
you don't plan on using it for its intended purpose, though. It's just a
Oh
memento.
no, no, it's a memento. Actually, wait a minute. It's right there,
Oh,
right
yeah, there
there.
it is. You have quite a collection of memorabilia in that back wall there, between
Yeah, there's a lot of broken
dead
doors and
signs, broken
ladders
ladder,
and that. It
body
see the
bag.
shirt, that shirt right there.
Uh-huh.
That was the first time. I believe it was the first time Constant Headache was down at Edgewood, and Kenny threw me a shirt.
Hey, what do you know?
It's right there. I
Oh, it's
probably
always
shouldn't
going
have
to be so
said that because
jealous.
there's somebody that wants to steal it. So
Uh, yeah, same one that wants CMC to shave my eyebrows.
yeah, that one.
That's not happening.
I do love the fact that ass licking is still here because this is great. And then of course our we make things happen. It has been a
David, you are
crazy year,
correct,
Dave.
sir. It has been a crazy year. It's been a fun year.
It has been a fun year.
It's been a fun year doing this podcast, Minderz. And
You've put up with me for this
I
long.
I don't think I could not have done this without you because you know more about Zero One USA than just about anybody. And I came in this pretty much as a noob.
You
I've been going
did,
to the shows for less than a year, but I've learned a lot about not only about the shows but about the talent, about the people. Uh, David, well, you know what? I gotta thank David because he gave me the blessing to do this, and he could have easily said no,
yeah.
but you
He
know.
could have easily said no, but
Yeah. Also, I want to thank all the people that have come on with us this past year that have taken time out on a Wednesday of all things in the early late afternoon, early evening. And we got some fun
especially when we first
chats out of a lot
started
of
and we
people.
decided 5 o'clock was a good time. What were we thinking?
Yeah. Well, well, that's back when I had band practice on Wednesdays and I had to be done by
Oh, that's right. We had to
6:30.
be done by 7. Yeah, I
But
remember that.
yeah, it's
We
been
try to be
fun.
the highlight. We try.
It only took me a few weeks to get the audio figured out on this thing, so now it
And
sounds
that's still
good.
debatable some days.
Well, we still have our technical issues, but it's
We
not the
do.
audio necessarily.
Right.
All right. Well, Minders, what do you say we pay some bills before we get out of here?
Are you going to talk about December 9th?
Well, I don't have a whole lot of
We only
placards
have 2
for December.
matches that I think that we know of for sure.
Yeah, we
Although
know
there
about the
was
cage
something that
match.
happened that I don't know. I know that Victor called out the Cobra.
I heard about that.
So,
Then, and we're looking at Shaza and Rain possibly for the Shining Light Championship, depending on what happens Saturday.
right.
And then we got, of course, Joey and Mad Dog in the cage.
Right.
Other than
And
that,
then
I don't know what we got.
don't forget Thursday night is moving to Friday next week.
Yes, Black Friday throwdown instead of the usual Thursday night next week. So I don't know. I'm thinking
I
about I
will not
might.
be able to make that one because
Well,
ooh, can I
you,
pitch?
I like how you changed it because yesterday you were all about plugging the fudge.
I was. Can I pitch the
Uh,
fudge?
well, for Scott, before too long, I'm gonna have the beard's gonna be back, so it'll be back to accuracy.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. I know you've tried it before and the boys have tried it before and some of the wrestlers have had my fudge. But I make fudge, peanut butter fudge, shut up, peanut butter fudge, chocolate fudge with walnut, and I do a half and half. So if you're interested, just get in touch with us and we'll go from
It's
there.
good fudge. It's fudge-tastic.
It is fudge-tastic.
Oh boy, what is it called? Elam's Famous Fudge? Is that the name of
Elam's
the?
Famous Fudge. Yep. Just look on my Facebook because I'll be posting a lot about it here in the next couple weeks just because
Yes, 'tis the
it's
season,
that
as they
time of
say.
year. So, yep.
All right.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, let's pay some bills here, Minders, and we'll get out of here at a reasonable hour, no less. Oh wait, hang on.
I
AJ,
love AJ.
threatening the customers is not a good business practice, my friend. Has he been dipping into the silly juice again, like he was last
I
night?
don't think so. No, he went out to eat with his parents,
Oh,
so
that's right.
he should be good right now. Hey,
Hey, Kitty Couch,
Kenny, another one of our
Shootie
Shootie winners.
Shootie Award winning Tag Team of the Year member
Yep,
Kenny Couch is in the chat. Your timing is auspicious because we're just about done. But all right, so let's get some bills paid here, Menders.
let's do
And
it.
if you want, we can send me an image. I can get we can plug the fudge during the bills paying portion. But we already
Okay,
plugged the fudge this time, but for next week
I'll get it for you.
or
I'll do it
the week
right now
after.
before I
Don't
forget.
for, don't forget next week no show. By the way,
Yeah, I about did.
Thanksgiving Eve, so I'm sure you got stuff to do. The wife has stuff to do, so
Actually,
it's
I don't,
gonna
which
be a
is
madhouse.
well, I'll be making fudge because I have 2 craft
It's
fairs.
yes, it's time to get your fudge on, as they say.
Ye
That's what the kids say, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeet.
Eat? Hey, never
We
mind.
got to get Camaro one of the new Jey Uso t-shirts.
Apparently. And how did Jey Uso end up with yeet? I haven't seen him eat anybody
Well,
yet.
it. No, he doesn't. Yeet doesn't mean throw for Jay. It's like a way of saying yes,
Oh, okay.
as I understand it. So he's not
Okay.
yeeting people. He's just saying yeet as an affirmative.
Okay. Well,
It
let the
sounds weird,
eatings
but
begin because, yeah.
yes. Wee.
All right, pay the bills.
All right. Hey, hang on. Jey Uso stealing Camaro's gimmick. Oh
Straight up.
my goodness.
Are you sure the
All
main
right, pay
shows
the
don't
bill.
listen to us?
I don't know. ProWrestlingTees.com/JTHarPod for a whole gaggle of t-shirts for all of our shows on the network here. Uh, you got a few from the Shootout. You got the Independent Wrestling Matters, Hot Fights Draw Money, Get Your Shit and Move. You got the Podigy OG Reb shirt, plus the new Podigy shirt there with that handsome punum right there in place
Mm-hmm.
of the O.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
It looks like an egg.
I'm just that's not eggs don't have beards, Benders. You should know that because you use eggs to make fudge.
We got to get done, David. You can watch it right after we're done. We
Dave, as
promise.
soon as we're done, it'll be available on YouTube, David. So,
Yep, it'll be on YouTube.
all right.
All right, that means hurry up and get
BrainbusterTees.com
off here so he can
slash
listen to the
other
beginning.
BrainbusterTees.com slash other dash slash JTR dash podcast dash network. Even more stuff from the Shootout, from Jumping the Rail, from Gold Rush. T-shirts, hoodies, fanny packs, stickers, hats, caps, all kinds of good stuff. Plus, as we said, zip up hoodies are available for the Jumping the Rail podcast and for the 01 Shootout if you so choose. And then for all you Minders people out there, you can get your choice. I'm a Minders guy, a Minders girl, a Minders person, whatever floats your boat. You got
Whatever
an
floats
option.
your boat. You know,
If
the
you like
Minder's
me,
person one, though, is very colorful. I like
it's
that
very colorful. It is very colorful. I kind of regret using black. I think we could have gone with a white shirt for that one.
one. Ooh, did they have tie-dye?
I don't think tie dye is an option. It's got to be a
Dang
solid color.
it. That would have been fun. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah,
Reb.
yeah, yeah. You
Redman.
can get the Podigy shirt there, or if you're an ECW fan, you can get the JTFNR shirt with the barbed wire on there. Uh, and yeah, so that's what we got. We usually have merchandise. I don't know if we're gonna have our merch with us on Saturday, but
Just let me know. I've got it,
okay,
so I just need to throw
yeah.
it in if we're taking it.
But I will say, on top of taking cash now, we can do credit cards when we have
Yep.
our merchandise. I got my Square reader in the mail, so we can make that happen. Uh, like we said, no show. Oh, we got to talk about the 01 merch too. I'm losing
Yep.
my mind. All right, 01 t-shirts, cups, water bottles, coffee mugs, tumblers, all kinds of good stuff made by demand. So if you got something you want, just let David, let Rain know. They can probably make it happen. Get the 01 Fighting Athletes logo there. I got that on a shirt in my drawer as we speak. You got their version of the Get Your Shit and Move shirt with the 01 logo down there. You got the classic Corn-Fed Hero Reign Victoria shirt right there. You got the 01 Army for all you Kiss fans out there. We got to get that shirt for Dwayne.
David, can you hook me up with an EOE shirt, please? I will get it Saturday. Extra large, please, sir.
Yeah. And let's see what else we got. We got the new ones. We got the 0-1 versus everyone. Uh, Multiple colored options. You know, got there,
Hmm.
got there, got there. We got the brand new EOE shirt. You just mentioned it,
Yep, that's the one I
Minderz.
want. Extra
Yes, very,
large.
very, very sharp. Patreon.com/01USA, $5 a month and up, and you can get all the Thursday night throwdowns. You can get the some of the Mattoon shows because there is the Summer Beatdown show is available.
And if you want to hear me cackle, that's a good one to listen to.
Yeah, you can see the assault that I was a victim of uh, right
And you
there
can
on camera.
can see Benjamin Trust get yeeted all the way to Buffalo Wild
Yes,
Wings.
with commentary because Rob
Yes,
Leach and his buddy are on
cohort.
cohort. Greg Cook, I want to say. I probably have this wrong.
Okay, I don't know.
Uh,
I haven't.
I forgot. I have a couple things that David had sent me last week that I forgot to get to. I want to make sure we put that out there. There's a couple new logos for merchandise. You can get the new
Ah,
Thursday Night Throwdown logo, which is pretty. I think that's pretty cool looking.
that
Old
one looks a
school.
lot like a certain wrestler that's down there.
It's not quite as ornate,
No, not quite.
but no, very sharp. And then also you can get another a TNT one,
Oh,
Star
that's
Spangled.
fun.
That's a cool looking one there. So
That is pretty
those
cool.
are those are available for t-shirt usage. And we kind of mentioned it next week. Thursday Night Throwdown will be on Friday,
Thanksgiving
November
throwdown.
24th. Thanksgiving Throwdown. Like I said, we don't have a show that week, but if we find, keep an eye on 0-1's Facebook page for all the matches and everything that are gonna happen. So that should be good.
Reb, why don't we say let's go ahead and plug who our next three guests are. Because we take next week off.
Next week we are off, and then the week after that, on December 6th, we're gonna
Nope,
be
nope,
joined
nope,
by.
nope. You're
Oh,
forgetting
I was wrong.
November.
I forgot November 29th. I forgot.
Yes.
The Swiss Army Knife of Professional Wrestling, Stepstool Sarah, will be joining us next week.
I'm so excited to have Stepstool Sarah on the
That should
show.
be an interesting chat. I'm curious about their background with the photography and all the other stuff they do all over the place. So
I've
that'll be fun.
Stepstool Sarah has been around since I started going to 0-1. So I'm excited.
Yes. All right. Then the week after that, December 6th, then we get LDLC on,
Then we
Minderz.
get LDLC. And
This
we
one's
have
been a long time coming. We've been
and,
trying for almost since the beginning to get DLC on.
yeah,
But
thank
now that
goodness he learned English.
he's learned English, so I think we'll be all right. So that'll be fun.
And
And
we
then
made it one of our fans' nights when I told her that he was going to be on.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah. She's
I'm
super
sure.
excited. She got giddy. She even got more
Yeah,
giddy than I do.
I'll bet she got ungiddy when she heard about who's coming on the week after LDLC.
Yeah, probably.
The Queen of the Lariats, Ashlyn Alexander, is going to be joining us on December the 13th. Uh, After that, we are going to work on getting a couple more guests to finish out the year. Right now, undetermined. I got a couple feelers out. I think we need to try to get Rob on as a full-on guest before
I
the end of
agree.
the year.
I agree.
I
Rob.
mean, he ably filled in as co-host, but you know, I think he needs to be on as a guest.
I do too.
Yes. Oh, I got a request to play the cackling video.
You did. I was super excited. I was hoping you seen it.
You know, in the spirit of the anniversary and the festivities and everything.
Oh, look it! And the race is on!
I love that video.
I know you do. So
It's
glad he
almost
lost
as
that.
good
I'm
as
so
some of
glad he
the.
lost on that night.
It's almost as good as the ones of if you catch just right when BA comes out and he looks directly at me to see what sign I have. The eyes, it cracks
Uh-huh.
me up. He goes from I'm gonna win this. She did what? It's like yeah, sure did.
Then rage, rip.
Yeah, rage.
Somebody got him at Dojo Wars though with that cardboard sign or whatever it was. He
Oh no,
couldn't
he
rip it.
still got through it. He still ripped it though.
It took him a couple tries though, from what I
It
saw.
did. No, the best was when I had the laminated sign the first
Oh
time.
yeah, he was not happy about the laminated signs.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Minders, I think we've kept these nice people long enough.
They all want to
Thanks to
go and
every
watch the replay, so let's get
Yes,
out of here.
thanks to everybody that hung out in the chat with us. Congratulations to all of our Shootie Award winners, and I hope everybody has a very prosperous Thanksgiving next week.
If you're going to be at the show on Saturday, your certificate will be with us.
Yes,
So
and be photo ready because we're going
be
to be
photo
getting
ready
pictures.
because we would like to get pictures.
Yes.
David, if you
All
could
right.
help us out once you hear all the winners, if you could let them know we'd like to do that, because I know the rivalry one might be kind of hard to get, but
Well, we might have to do that separately.
you sure? I think it'd be a lot more fun if we had both of them.
That or during the match, we'll stand in front of the cage, hold up the certificate while they're beating the piss out of each other.
There you go. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
All right. Well,
Let's get out of here.
We've begun meandering once again. So until the 29th. So enjoy your little break from the shootout here. But for Minders, this is Reb. Reminding you all, life is hard, work stiff, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.